Hello and welcome back to my tarot corner. And I know I said I'm not going to do a tarot reading about the Queen, but what I do want to do is to check whether the Queen's state or stress is connected to the way Harry acted in the past year. Is it just like a feeling of, some kind of tension that was building up in the past year, and because of Prince Philip, she couldn't allow herself to show any weakness. But now, when she doesn't have Prince Philip to be there and to take care of and to worry at, she started, feeling the stress herself. And it is something very natural when you have someone to take care of. Sometimes you just don't think about yourself. And when that someone is gone, the entire stress and everything comes back to you, and you start feeling the entire stress and everything that went through that past year. And it is just like, we call it a falling of tension. It is like this falling of tension, and her allowing herself to feel a little bit weaker. Now I hope you will see the cards, because I still didn't have time to go and get a new stand for the phone that I'm filming with. So I'm starting with clearing the cards. And this is one of my A.E Waite decks, but a mini one, not a mini one, but a medium one, that the cards are not too big for my hands. And now I'm going to ask the question. So, is the Queen's health connected to Prince Harry and the way Prince Harry acted? Is the Queen's health connected to Prince Harry and the way he acted? Is the Queen's health connected to Prince Harry and the way he behaved in the past year? So let's see. And the best thing to do here is to take a 9-card spread. So I'm going to do it from the beginning. I'm going to start with the significator right now here, and then just take 3 cards here, 2 cards here, 1 here and 1 here, and 3 cards here. And the connection between the cards, it's not only past, present and future, it is also things that are the ones that are, for example, these are the things that are the causes of these, and then the causes of these. And there is also possible of other connections as well. So we'll start with the significator card, which is the most important, and we have the 4 of Cups. Now the 4 of Cups is the card of doubts. So this is the most important thing of how the Queen feels towards the way Harry acted in the past year. And this is doubt. She is full of doubt of whether or not he is happy, or whether or not he really wanted to do the things that he did. She lost her faith in him. She sees him as someone who is acting the wrong way because he doesn't see reality as it is, and we know that this is what it is. And she has trust issues with him, and this is the Significator card. She doesn't trust him anymore, and she is certain, or she is full of doubt of whether or not he is responsible to what he was doing, and maybe he wasn't, because he just sees the reality not as it is, because someone, his wife, I'm sure, makes him see the reality in a different way. She is filling his head with false ideas about the reality. So this is the Significator card. Now, the cards that are in the past position are the Queen of Wands, which is the card of Megan, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. The cups that are in the middle are the the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And the cards in the future are the King of Swords and the Emperor and the Seven of Wands. So what can we learn from this spread? I hope you can see it. First of all, in the past position, we have the Queen of Queen of Wands, which is the card that describes Megan very, very well. First of all, because she is a fire sign woman, but also because this is the card of someone who wants to be seen as a leader, but actually is very, very egotistical. She is full of ego. She is she loves to perform in front of others and in front of an audience. This is the perfect card for an actress. So this is the first thing that happened in the past, and that is that he met Megan. And then the second thing that happened in the past that was led by the meeting of Megan is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is the couple's card. It is the card of being a courtier and of being not being courted. This is a card of someone who is courting someone, and this is also a card of being active. So after Harry met Meghan, he began to be active and he started courting her. And we also know that in some time during the relationship, things took a little bit of a turn, and she started courting him, and we saw that in the wedding of his friend Skippy, when she came there unannounced, and she started courting him. So she understood that if she wants him, she has to make him believe that if they will be together, they will get recognized and they will be rewarded, because this is the card, the third card of the past. This is what he was promised by her. If you are with me, we will get recognition, we will get a reward, we will be able to grow financially, especially financially, we will be able to advance. And as I always tell you, the card number 3 is the third card of the first cycle of the tarot. So this is a minor win, a minor success. And this is what she promised him, and this is what he thought that he will be getting. Now, in the present position, we have the Queen full of doubts, in whether or not Harry is acting on his own, or maybe he is acting out of other person's guidance. And leading to that, we have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is the fantasizers. He is the person who is full of fantasies. So this looks like the Queen sees Harry as someone that his head is full of fantasies, that the Queen of Wands filled his head with fantasies, because we also see the cards are also going in this way. So the Queen of Wands filled Harry's head in fantasies, and this led to his current behavior, which makes the Queen feel full of doubt. Now, the last card in the present position is the King of Pentacles, and you might say, oh, the King of Pentacles, that's a great card because this is a king of someone who is has a lot of money, but this is a king that is someone who needs an independent career, someone who is very ambitious, someone who is anti-family. And this is exactly what we see. We see Harry throwing away his family. So we see him throwing away his family in order to become this King of Pentacles, in order to become this manager, this businessman, the person with the money. So this is another thing that can also be understood not in a positive light. And the King of Pentacles is also a card of someone who is stubborn, someone who is over materialistic, who is fanatic, and has a social hardship. And we did see that ever since they came to America, he is looking for friends, but he is unable to keep friendships. And if we look at this, the evolvement of the past and the present, so in the past, he was promised recognition and reward, and this is the reward that he thought that he would get, being the King of Pentacles, being independent, being someone who is important, and this is what he thought he would get, and this is what he thought is the reward that is due to him. So this is the present position. Now in the future position, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is the pacifier, is someone who is driven by the need for everything to be okay, for everyone to feel okay, to pacify everyone, to appease everyone. He is someone who needs relationships to be okay, to be fine. And if we're looking at this evolvement, so the Queen of Wands, which is Megan, filled Harry's head in fantasies, which led him to leave his family behind. But he now realizes, or he will realize in the future, that in order to survive, he will need to make peace with his family. And this is what the Queen is hoping for. Now, another card we have here is the Emperor, which is the father card, and we know that Prince Philip was the father of the family. Now, if we look at the middle row, we can see how the Queen sees how the Queen feels, and she saw Harry courting Meghan, and she thought that he will be happy, so she allowed him to marry her because he had to ask her to marry. Now she's full of doubt whether or not she made the right decision, and whether or not he is acting out of his own accord, or maybe he is like a puppet. And then Prince Philip died, and Prince Philip was her crutch. He was her most important person in her life. So all of these together are it's like all of these are causing her to feel the tension even greater. Now the third card in the future position is the card of Seven of Wands, which means being more concerned with what is important and just leave out all of the trivial things. Just this is like fighting with all of those wands which are trivial, because you are keeping your fortress, you're keeping the true things, the things that are really important, and you just put aside all of the trivial things. So this is something that the Queen hopes that Harry will develop in the future, and this is something that he will have to develop if he wants to actually achieve the promises that he got, to be recognized and rewarded, to be the King of Pentacles. In order to be that, he will have to start looking at the important things and put aside all of the trivial things. So all of these things are teaching us what is Harry supposed to do in order to make things better, and what is the Queen expecting or wishing for him to do or to become in order to feel better herself. This, if he starts acting as the King of Swords, if he starts acting as an emperor, as someone with an authority in his own house, as someone who is strong, and if he starts looking at the important things and put aside all of the trivial things, then the Queen herself will start feeling better, and all of those doubts will go away. Excuse me for the noise. So what else did I want to say about this reading? We have two cards here that are talking about a crazy love. Now, what is a crazy love? A crazy love is when some people call it a twin flame, but when it is a twin flame love, it is when people are two people are so much in love with one another, and there is no other person in the world that can be their partner. When there is a crazy love, and the King of Pentacles and the Emperor both are cards of crazy love, this means that the one of the partners is having a severe mental health defect, is in severe disturbance, and cannot actually have a good relationship, because he is so has such a bad mental health state. And I can say that Harry is for sure not in a very good state, and I'm not sure that Meghan herself is. So these two cards are telling me that this entire relationship is it doesn't have to be doomed. It doesn't have to end in a divorce, but it will end in misery, and probably both sides will feel that misery. So this is the reading about the Queen, the connection between the Queen's health and the way Harry acted. And just to end this reading, I will take an oracle card from the Ascended Masters and see what kind of wisdom the Ascended Masters can tell us, or can tell the Queen, in regard to Harry. Because if that is the reason she's not feeling well, then she has to find a way of getting over it, because I don't see it changing anytime soon. So let's see what we get. Energy around the Queen's health and Harry's behavior. Energy around the Queen's health and Harry's behavior. Energy around the Queen's health and Harry's behavior. So let's see what we get. And the card that I get is priorities, and once again King Solomon, and I think I already got it. So this tells the Queen, you need to prioritize. Put Harry is not in your first priority. Your health is in your first priority. Whatever Harry is doing it's his doing. He will be the one who suffers from it. Don't let your health be affected by it. So this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment, and you can also email me. Thank you. Bye.